Okay, so you want to use essential oils to help manage stress and regulate your emotions. This is smart of you, and it's probably one of the primary reasons why people come in contact with essential oils. They go to the spa and they immediately feel more calm when they walk in because they have essential oils diffusing, right? And they use essential oils in the massage. And there's a reason why they do that. It's because their objective is to calm your stress and to renew your emotions and give you like that clean, lifted palette of emotions. Essential oils are really good at doing that. And it's not just a placebo. It's not just because you want to feel better and, oh, this smells pretty and now I feel better. There really is a chemical reason in your brain why essential oils help those happy, lifted feelings to come to the surface more easily. And then it's all part of the olfactory system and a little gland in our brain called the amygdala that helps to regulate emotions and also affects and recalls memories through the sense of smell. I know you have smelled something before and it has brought you back to something that you hadn't thought about in a long time, and it brought you back to the feeling you had when you smelled that aroma, right? That's because our sense of smell is so directly connected to emotions. Anyway, let me recommend for you how I would use essential oils to help me to decrease my stress levels and to increase my positive feelings, okay? So you actually have a lot of options for this and you almost can't even go wrong. You could pick up any essential oil and inhale it and receive a cleansing effect emotionally if that's what you're seeking. But let me give you my favorite suggestions from doTERRA's top 10 oils or so, okay? Because there actually are so many options and I don't want to overwhelm you. So let's keep it basic. I would say that maybe one of my favorite oils to use for stress is a simple lemon essential oil. There's something about the citrus oils that is so uplifting and cleansing emotionally. And so if you want to get your day started right, or if you want to pick yourself up in the afternoon, you should get a hold of a citrus oil like lemon or maybe wild orange to help to bring some sunshine into your day. How would you use it? You can simply put it on your hands and inhale it, or you can put it in a diffuser. I've got my pedal is back here, as you can see. That's actually, diffusing an essential oil is actually the primary reason or primary way to access your, or affect your emotions is through the diffusing of the essential oils in the diffuser. So if the kit or the starter kit that you end up choosing to get started with doTERRA does not come with an essential oil diffuser, can you promise me that you'll get one as soon as possible? Because if you're only experiencing essential oils topically, some of them internally, and then diffusing them really off of your hands to inhale them or aromatically, you're missing out on the diffuser experience, okay? So that's the promise I want you to make to me now. And that's how I would use lemon. I would throw it in the diffuser, okay, to help lift the mood. Maybe another option for that purpose of uplift would be peppermint. Peppermint's so good. I've talked about it in almost every one of these videos on different topics, but peppermint is also an uplifting oil. It's great for the morning. If you have a hard time getting going in the morning, put some peppermint next to your bed. I have a friend who said, and she got up so early every single morning and went for a run. It was crazy how consistent she was. But she said, oh, I just reach over and touch the peppermint, smell it, and I'm up. Like I can't not get up because peppermint is such a strong, uplifting aroma that it was her way to jump out of bed and get on that run every morning. I was so impressed. And so peppermint is a great oil to help to clear out any negative emotions too, and to kind of pass through. If you feel like you're carrying the stress of your coworkers or the stress of the morning, go ahead and use the peppermint or the lemon to clear that out and to start new. Melaleuca is good for that too. I didn't even bring that one over here, but that's good for that too. Okay, what if you are actually super stressed out and you don't need an uplift? You need a little bit of a shift down. You need to feel like you have more of a handle on what's going on today. you know this one. This is lavender. This is going to come in real handy for you when you need to focus, to calm down, and to zero in on what needs to be done. Okay, not only is it good for bedtime and kind of turning off all the voices and the to-do lists, but it's good for when you need to focus, zero in, and quiet all of the stressful chatter. And I would add to that frankincense. How many times do I recommend that people add frankincense to what they're trying to do? A lot. Frankincense is a very grounding, centering, sacred oil for a reason, because it has that effect to quiet the heart, to quiet the mind, and to help you to center yourself and to conquer whatever task it is that's demanding your attention. Okay, let's go for another oil. This is the last one I'm going to recommend from doTERRA's top oils for stress and mood management. Okay, maybe it might not be my last one. I can't make promises. But this Breathe blend is actually really helpful if you are struggling to breathe. If your stress level is so high that you feel like you can't breathe, or your heart is beating too intensely, maybe you feel like you're having a panic attack, reach for that Breathe oil. It will help you to be able to receive what's going on, to process what's going on, and to be able to move past that feeling of panic. And Breathe oil is actually the oil that is recommended most for people who are going through grief, when they're grieving the loss of a loved one, or of a lost opportunity, or of a lost relationship. Breathe oil is the oil that will help them to process that grief, because what we tend to do in those situations is to breathe much more shallow, to close ourselves in, and that Breathe oil helps us to open up the airways and open up our ability to process through those sad feelings. Okay, so I do want to recommend one oil that's not in doTERRA's top 10. It's hard to just recommend one more, but if you were going to add on one oil to a starter kit with the primary objective of helping you with stress, I would recommend that you look into the Balance Grounding Blend. It is one of our family's favorite oils, and it really, to me, it smells like the forest smells after a rain. It's just grounding and refreshing, and it's got a bunch of tree oils in it, so if you can imagine, it's not a flowery or a citrusy smell. It's more of a grounding, foresty kind of a smell. Anyway, that is one, if you're taking notes on things you might want to add on to a basic kit, Balance is the one I always recommend for people who want to help drop those stress levels. All right, let's go on.